think the definitions of a social entrepreneur is somebody who is trying to address a social issue in a sustainable way. And that sustainable way means understanding how to make that organization sustainable from a revenue point of view. It's not necessarily pure business principles, but it's got to be an organization that isn't just dependent on grant funding, on handouts. There's got to be some kind of embedded revenue stream in what they're doing so that they can do good in whatever sector they're working in, but do well in the sense of be sustainable and having sustainable impact. So there's lots of different definitions. And, on a practical level, you've got social enterprises that some are non-profit organizations, but they've still found a way to be sustainable. Some of them are for-profit organizations, or like we are at Further, which is a hybrid organization. We have a non-profit structure, we have a for-profit structure. And depending on the task or the partner, then we deploy either one. What makes a good social entrepreneur? I think, again, a strong sense of why you're doing this. And I remember there's one of the guys we got at the first Amapico Academy, Pat Pillay, who was one of the first social entrepreneurs, really, as we knew it in South Africa. And he said, there are three kinds of people who do good in the world. Those who do good to look good, those who do good to feel good, and those who do good to do good. And if we're honest, there's a little bit of all of those in all of us, because helping other people gives you that oxytocin rush. It's the love drug. You want to help people. And that's a deep-seated human thing. There's always a little bit of vanity of kind of, I want to look good. This is part of who I am. But the fundamental driver has got to be the doing good to do good, because whatever situation is that you're trying to address is just not acceptable. And so I think a good sense of you're doing this for the right reasons. And there are lots of entrepreneurs or heropreneurs, as we call them, who are doing it purely for the first reason, to look good, the virtue signaling. I want to be the hero who goes and solves somebody else's problem. And our belief has always been that the people closest to the problem should be the people closest to the solutions, not only because they understand it a lot better and they understand all the complexities. These problems aren't one-dimensional, but because they live there, they should